Well, it is the second day of MSI with coverage brought to you by all of you. I'm joined right now by BrokenBlade after an unfortunate loss to BLG. BrokenBlade, I know that series did not go the way that you wanted it to. Yesterday's match against Furia, pretty close. You guys were able to pull it off though. What do you think of G2's current level of performance at this event?
I think we showed a pretty decent game one today. Honestly, it was very close, right? We were at the Nexus. I do think that they played pretty well. I feel like they played very disciplined around the map, especially against the Twisted Fate. I feel like they didn't give us many angles, especially in the last game. And the second game was a very hard explosion from early game. So I feel like it made sense why we lost today. And I think the series yesterday was like more of a, I feel like I just heavily underperformed. So that's why it was very hard. If I perform well, tomorrow is going to look much, much better than what it did today. I do think BLG is a very, very strong team, right? So it's not going to be easy to beat them. I do think we have a lot of room to improve.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We have to keep going forward. This tournament is very brutal, you know, like you don't have time to be sad, you don't have time to be, you know, laying down the floor and like just chilling. Like tomorrow is our next game already, so.
How confident are you that you will be escaping the play-in stage?
I don't see it as escaping, I see it as conquering the
to
the main stage.
Yes.
I'm pretty confident. I think that GAM is a strong team. They have some very clutch plays, like today they had some very crazy plays. But I'm confident in our team and myself that it will be good. So I'm excited. They will obviously also be very motivated. They also got 3-0 by BLG and went to 5 games. So for us, it's hard to prepare as them, looking at the games, how we can beat them.
I feel like going into this event, there's been a lot of discussion about the overall strength of international teams this year. Maybe some people even suggesting that like the playing field is a little lower than we've had in recent years in terms of just every team's competition and competitive skill. I don't know if that's fearless. I don't know if that's just sort of the state of things this year, maybe the meta, but I was wondering if you have any feelings about that.
I definitely think that fearless does make the games have a bigger question mark.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially I feel like a lot of Asian teams, they play a lot of similar stuff. So I do think that the level will like naturally just drop if you are forced to play 5 different champions on a very high level, right? That is just the beauty of the game. I think that makes it a bit more exciting to watch as well, to be completely honest. So I do think it's nice. Also to play, it feels nice. I also think it's like for practice reasons, it doesn't get boring anymore on scrims, you know, when you play 5 times the same champion. Obviously, as a professional player, you can't decide if you want to have fun or not. You have to do what's best, right? But that's now an extra for you. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Well, even setting aside fearless, do you think that there is a lower level of play amongst all the different teams here, or do you think that all the teams here are at least at the same level as they've been in previous years?
Well, it's hard to say because we've only seen like 4 teams play, and the main stage teams, we couldn't scrim them yet because they were just not here.
Yeah. There's one that's here in the region.
But they just actually we did play against them.
FlyQuest, yeah.
FlyQuest, we did play against them. But the other teams we didn't play against them yet because I think they arrived on the 27th. Is today the 27th?
Today is the 28th.
They arrived yesterday then.
Okay.
So it was hard for us to get scrims, right? So against those teams.
Yeah. You scrimmed FlyQuest. What are your thoughts on FlyQuest? North American fans will want to know.
I think they're strong for sure. I think Bippo is pretty good. It's always fun to play against him. We also played against the other NA teams. I think NA is actually quite strong. Like I think it's quite sad that C9 is also not here.
I know.
It's quite sad.
Did you know that we used to get 2 teams at MSI? Yeah.
Now it's LTA North and 1 South, right?
Yes. Yeah. But you think it's sad that C9's not here?
Yeah. I think it's sad.
Oh, I didn't. There's even more people who think it's sad. It's interesting to hear. You had scrims against C9 and you feel like it'd be fun to have them here?
Yeah, I think they were also solid. We did also play against TL. I think their level was slightly lower they're so good, I think. But yeah, I mean, I think NA's level over the past years have actually been getting better. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised. I think they're working really hard. Like a lot of teams are scrimming, even though they don't have a tournament. C9 and like TL, they were scrimming us. I'm pretty sure there's other teams scrimming as well. I think I have a huge respect that they are actually putting in the work. You know, they want to win. I like this mindset. So.
Yeah, they have like a month off, so and it's cool that they're already going. So, I also, we talked about North America. There was some news out of EU today. I believe Pobelter is joining Fanatic. That's how that's working. I didn't know because he was on near airport, and then he must have joined T1 Academy when I wasn't paying attention. But he's joining Fanatic.
I mean, Angst still got it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes,
yeah. So.
Yeah. No, seriously, because obviously the community was very surprised by the Poby thing. So what do you think?
I'm not sure. I mean, they definitely just want to get some fresh air. Probably. I feel like they need to change something because they have the feeling that they need to change something. I'm not sure how that will go. I think he's probably at least good, right? We didn't really play against him, so we're gonna have to find out. I do think they are losing a good player, right? Hemingwright would be a good player to lose, or a bad player to lose. Sorry, but yeah, I hope they will be happy with their decision. Right? All I can say about that.
Great, it's good. Good thoughts. All right, you've been here for like a week or so now. Have you had a chance to? I know I always ask this question. Usually the answer is no, but I always like to ask. Have you had a chance to see anything in Vancouver? Do anything in Vancouver?
I mean, we see a little bit from the shuttle. We went to
out the window.
Yeah, we went like the country is very nice. I was pleasantly surprised. I also think the people are very nice.
Yeah.
I told myself that I could see myself actually living in this country.
Dude, Vancouver is sick.
Whenever I go somewhere, I ask myself, would I be living here? Like, would I want to live here? It's a nice privilege to have that, but like, Canada is a country I would not say no to. You know, at some point in my life maybe, but for now, it's not in the close future. So.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Vancouver, very, very beautiful. I'm glad that you're getting a chance to see it, even if it's through the window of the shuttle. Anyway, wait, you said you went somewhere for food?
Yeah, just like a.
Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, someone was like throwing the pizza up in the air, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I had a truffle pizza.
Truffle pizza.
Sweet. It was sweet. They had some pear on the pizza. It's not my favorite. I like the pizza more savory, of course. It's a pizza. But I had truffle fries next to that.
Okay.
Truffle is.
You're a big truffle guy. All right.
You like it as well? Huh?
All right, Canada and truffles. Good to know. All right, anything you want to say to the fans out there?
I hope you guys are supporting us still throughout this tournament. I'm sure we're going to make it far. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very important match because it's an elimination match. The loser will go out, and we don't want to go out yet. And always, I mean, we are in NA, and NA was where I kind of got big. So I hope to see just a lot of fans, still cheering for me and my name, and it's nice to be back.
Yeah, I did see a lot of TSM jerseys and signs in the audience. So there are TSM fans cheering you on, I'm sure. Either way, thank you so much for the interview. Best of luck tomorrow, and for everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things MSI right here on my YouTube channel.
Thank you.